Hey y'all, coming to y'all with the message per usual. So I was listening to a word today and it was so good. And basically what they said was you cannot be planted in an area that you have not been purposed for. Now, that word was so good because if we go back to Jeremiah, he said, before I created you in your mother's womb, I knew you, right? And so when we bring these two things, these two thoughts, these two concepts together, you have to understand there was a purpose. There was pre-ordered steps that were placed over your life before your mother conceived you, before she even met you. So when you think about that, this is just so good. God has a reason for all of us in any area or space that we have dominion and proximity in, right? And so when we're allowing him to do a work within us and we're allowing him to connect with us through us seeking him, we're starting to move and identify the purpose that was placed over us before we ever touch this earth. So when we start identifying and seeking him and being consistent in our journey and in our walk, that's when he can start putting us in the space that he created us for. That's when we can start having connection and relationship with the people and the things in the proximity of the spaces that he planted us in, that he purposed us for. Everyone has a reason in this life that God has placed them on this earth, and it's already been pre-ordered. But what we have to realize is there is something we need to do, a realization that needs to be made, a work within self that needs to be tapped into and actually worked on so that we can step in the fullness of it. Because like the pastor said, there is not a way in this earth that God is going to plant you somewhere that you have not been purposed for. There's a way and there's a will, and they both have dominion over our walk in this life, but we have to identify it and then move authentically in it. I hope this message helps someone because it was so good. Talk to you guys.